So, good evening, everyone. We start shortly our evening ceremony. Today we recite the Amitabha Sutra, and we finish at 7:30 p.m. Freezing to death, we do not scheme. Starving to death, we do not beg. Tired of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, we do not change. We do not change, we accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our three great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies as a basic duty. We rectify life to the Sangha's role. Encounter specific matters, we understand the principles. Understand the principles that apply in specific matters. We carry on a single pulse of the Buddha's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy?
Ask myself,
Do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself to only 1 meal a day. Ask myself to always wear my precept sash. These from traditions of the CJ city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. Incense in the sense now is burning. All the Dharma receives the fragrance. From afar the sea vast hosts of Buddhas, all in hell is witness. Breathe blaze of speech as clouds are sincere that Chanda's as all Buddhas right now show their birthed body. I namo inside cloud Apiaibo Bodhisattva Aima Sattva Ainamo Inside cloud Apiaibo Bodhisattva Sattva. I'm Sattva. I Namo Sattva Geno Opiaivo Bodhisattva. I'm a Sattva. Namo Cephas Lotus Bull, Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Cephas Lotus Bull, Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Cephas Lotus Bull, Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus I've heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying in the Jeta Grove beyond the Pantika Sparga Travasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered with him, all of them eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamanglayana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatayana, Mahakashtila, Rivatashundipandaka, Nanda, Rahula Gavanpati, Pindola Bradavaja, Kaladidin Mahakapina, Vakulana Niruddha. The Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Jita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nidugdha, and so forth, together with Chakra chief among Devas, as well as the multitudes from the heavens. Just then the Buddha spoke to Elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there's a land called utmost happiness. In that land, at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is that land called utmost happiness? The beings of this land never suffer, they're always happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 tiers or railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees. All of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, to this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the poles of this land are made of the 7 treasures, and filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom every pole, and each is surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, vidura, and crystal. There are pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vidura, crystal, clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as skiers wheels these poles. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. and white flowers shine with white light. They are wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in the Buddha land there's always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, a rain of celestial mandarava flowers falls. Early in the morning, beneath this land gather the wondrous flowers and the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime, they return, eat their meal, and walking meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, calavikas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day, these birds sing elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, and the Noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear this bird sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say these birds has been born to their misdeeds. And why in the land the 3 paths of misery do not exist? Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha creates these birds by transformation, so the Dharma can be widely heard. Shariputra, in the Buddha land a gentle breeze blows a rows of Jew trees and Jew nets, making wondrous sounds. It is as if hundreds of thousands of musical instruments were playing in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is the Buddha named Amitabha? That Buddha's boundless light shines through all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. This way he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, that Buddha's life and the lives of the beings of his land last through an infinite many asamkhya kalpas. That is why the Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, there are infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All of them are huts. Their numbers are beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas, its assembly, also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness will never retreat on the path of awakening. Many will become Buddhas in their next life. Their numbers are beyond counting, and one can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and uncountable. Shariputra, beings who hear of this should vow to be born there, and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men or women who hear about Buddha Amitabha should always hold his name. with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gather of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's mind will be clear, and they will be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I've seen these good results, I want you to know about them. All who hear what is said should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just I now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the worlds to the east there are Buddha Kshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the harmony wide a long tongue that covers large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you living beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise of the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, in protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha's limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the harmony wide a long tongue that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasure hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the harmony wide a long tongue that covers large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the harmony wide a long tongue that covers large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in the sutra. Call praise of the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of wide a long tongue that covers a large billion-word system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in the sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra in the worlds above, their Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of salad trees, Buddha jewel flower of virtue, Buddha revealing all meanings, and Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the Harmaga wide a long tongue that covers large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. Go praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this sutra called the protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect you, keep in mind. Any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, and who hears the names of these Buddhas, they will never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all of you should believe and accept my words, and all the Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people already made the vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, or who are now make that vow, or who will make that vow, or are certain to never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, or will be born, or already be born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and good women who have faith, should make the vow, I will be born in that land. Shariputra, just I now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas. They also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world to evolve the time of the five tributities, the tributity of the Kalpa, the tributity of wrong views, the tributity of afflictions, the Shariputra, you should know that during the evil time of the five tributities, I've done what is hard to do. I've realized and suppressed perfect awakening, and for all beings I've explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha had finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, as well as the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed, and of the sutra of the Buddha's teaching of Amitabha. Namo Amitabha Yedo Doje Doye Dodi Yeda Amirido Bobi Amirido Sidan Bobi Amirido Bijaran Amiri bijarando jemiri jejano judo jari zobo. Namo Amitabha ye. Dori eta amiri dobo. Amiri do sidan bobi. Amiri do bijaran. Amiri do bijaran. Jemiri jejano judo jari zobo. Namo Amitabha ye. Do je do. Dori eta amiri dobo. Amiri do sidan bobi. Amiri do bijarandi. Amiri do bijaran. Jemini jejano judo jari so po. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Angeladi is a bo. Angeladi is a bo. Angeladi is a bo. Namo Bodhi Jari Dori Dando Ye Do Ye. Namo Bodhi Jari Dori Dando Ye Do Ye. Namo Bodhi Jari Dori Dando Ye Do Ye. Anzandola Jiro Zobo. Anzandola Jiro Zobo. Throughout the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guan Shi. Namo Restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vadananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guan Shi. Namo Restore Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vadananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guan Shi. Namo Restore Bodhisattva, who rescues those alive and dead. Nirvanananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, there as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, they're teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitude. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. There as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma. They're teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. And there is the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitude. Taking refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Buddhist karma done by body, speech, and mind. Fruit and craving, anger and delusion from beginner's time. Buddhists now repent at all of this. Karma done by body, speech, and mind. Truth and craving, anger and delusion from beginnerless time. Sentient beings now repent at all of this. Lonely spirits, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Fruit and craving, anger and delusion from beginnerless time. Lonely spirits now repent at all of this. Countless beings I now vow to save, countless beings I now vow to save, limitless afflictions I now vow to boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddha my nature I now vow to realize. An bola morning dawning sabo. An bola morning dawning sabo. An bola morning dawning sabo. Anaruraji sabo, anaruraji sabo, anaruraji sabo, an bubodiri jedori dando yedoye, an bubodiri jedori dando yedoye, an bubodiri jedori dando yedoye, anzameye zadoan, anzameye zadoan, anzameye zadoan. Namo Zawadendo Yedo Water to the Ansambalai Sambalai Namo Zawadendo Yedo Water to the Ansambalai Sambalai Namo Zawadendo Yedo Water to the Ansambalai Sambalai Namo Zulu Boye Nandoye doye dajidan zuru zuru borai zuru zabo namo zuru boye nandoye doye dajidan zuru zuru borai zuru zabo namo zuru boye nandoye doye dajidan zuru zuru borai zuru zabo. Ah wa 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 ah wa 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 ah wa 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 Namo Zanmando Mudo na na wa Namo Zanmando Mudo na na wa Namo Zanmando Mudo na na wa Namo many Jews Tathagata, Namo peerless Jews Tathagata, Namo wonders from Tathagata, Namo vast expensive from Tathagata, Namo far from fear Tathagata, Namo sweet you King Tathagata, Namo Amitabha Tathagata, Namo many Jews Tathagata, Namo peerless Jews Tathagata, Namo wonders from Tathagata, Namo vast expensive from Tathagata, Namo far from fear Tathagata, Namo sweet you King Tathagata, Namo Amitabha Tathagata,
Namo many
Jews Tathagata, Namo peerless Jews Tathagata, Namo wonders from Tathagata, Namo vast expensive from Tathagata, Namo far from fear Tathagata, Namo sweet you King Tathagata, Namo Amitabha Tathagata. May these mantras bless the spirits Dharma food, given to all Buddhists, many as the Genji sends. May they become 10 renouncing all degree, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure land, taking refuge with the creatures, beneath for the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing conservers awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unfolded for all time, sharing with all Buddhist offerings of Dharma. May these mantras bless these gifts of Dharma, given to all sentient beings, many as the Genji sent. May they be content, renouncing all degree, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure land, taking refuge with the three Jews, bringing for the Bodhi mind,
ultimately
realizing cancerous awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma. May these mantras bless with droplets of sweet dew, given to all lonely spirits, many as the Genji sends.
May they be
Content, renouncing all degrees, swiftly leaving darkness, born the pure light, taking refuge with the three Jews, weekly for the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing conceptless awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all lonely spirits offerings of Dharma food. To you many faithful Buddhists, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quote their soul, all faithful Buddhists share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to faithful Buddhists so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quote their soul, all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to sentient beings so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quote their soul, all lonely spirit share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to lonely spirits so you realize Buddhahood. An muriring sopo, an muriring sopo, an muriring sopo, an ye nan san boa, fajalai hom, nan ye nan san boa, fajalai hom, nan ye nan Samboa Fajalai Hom. The heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, illuminate the five skandhas and saw they are empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They are not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure, and they neither increase nor diminish. Therefore, in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, no stunned body or mind, no signs, sounds, smells, states, objects of touch or dharmas. No fear the eyes have, including no field of mind consciousness, and no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including no old age and death, or ending of all age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way, and then no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, who runs on Prajna Paramita, is unimpeded in his mind. Because there is no impediment, he is not afraid, and he leaves destroyed dream thinking far behind. Ultimately nirvana, all Buddhas of the three periods of time, Tainanuttarak Samyak Sambodhi, who runs on Prajna Paramita. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, a supreme mantra, an unequal mantra. It can remove all suffering, is genuine, not false. That is why the mantra of Prajna Paramita was spoken. Recite like this: Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha. End of the heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. Namo Amitabha ye do do je do ye do ri ye da amiri do bo amiri do sidan bo bi amiri do bi jalan amiri do bi jaran do je miri je no je do jari sambo. Namo Amitabha ye do je do ye do ri ye amiri do bo amiri do sidan bobi amiri do bijaran amiri do bijaran do jemiri jejano jido jari sabo. Namo Amitabha ye do jido ye do diet amiri do bobi amiri do bidam bobi amiri do bijalandi amiri do bijalan jemini jejano jido jari sabo. May all the four kinds of being reach the jewel land, and the beings of all three realms be born from lotus bloom. May all the myriad ghosts attain the threefold worthiness, and the countless subtle ones descend the 10 rods. Amitabha's body is the color of gold, the splendor of his hallmarks has no beard. The line of his brow shines round 100 worlds. Wide as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation. Are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas. His 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. 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 Bowing respect to the Venerable Master. So this concludes our evening ceremony. Wish you good rest of the evening and good night, and see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. We start with morning ceremony and we continue with evening ceremony 6:30 p.m. Same Dharma channel and the time I already mentioned. Amitabha.